Why is my alt tab button not working? Sorry guys, there we go. A little bit of an awkward start to this game, but we're here. Hello, welcome back. It's the IEM Korea Taipei Qualifiers. We're in game number 3. It's tied up 1-1 between these two guys, and spawning in the top right corner of the map on merry-go-round is Jin Air's light blue Protoss player, SOS.
Here is
I was gonna say,
center.
I hope I didn't like mute you or something. God damn it, Crank. Killing me. But center, that game, that was kind of the game of greed. The third CC,
Yeah.
I don't think, is what straight up killed him, but it didn't help that he had no production available when SOS was already at his doorstep.
That was a good gamble. Like even though he lost against because SOS chose like two base closest only, but that was the only thing SOS could win. If he played just macro game or another thing, like I'm pretty sure center would defend and win because he did a CC first. And he did the early third, and he also built 5x so fast. So yeah, it was kind of unfortunate for center. But yeah, this game, like I think SOS did the early gateway and an early guess, but center does CC first.
Well, if
Yeah, that's why we think SOS is a really good player in best of 3 or best of 5, because his gamble is always like working very well.
yeah, well, I mean, just thinking of most players, some of the scariest ones are the guys who like to coin flip a lot back in Wings of
Yeah.
Liberty, right?
Yeah. I think if SOS goes to like become poker player, I think he would earn lots money. Because he's always been at coin flip. Not always, but like mostly.
So you're saying is he made a mistake playing StarCraft 2. He should have gone to the casino.
Yeah. Like see, center tried to scout,
Well-
but he went to wrong place. So but he's building bunker, which is good for him.
Yeah, playing it
But
safe.
yeah,
But Crank, as much as it might be good to go to the casino with a coin flip, let's not forget SOS did win like what 100,000 at IEM.
Yeah.
So
you know what? When at IFL 5, like which is 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
a
Heart
long
and
time.
MMA Young and I lost. We already dropped out when we went to casino and we all lost money.
ooh, so you lose the tournament and then lose money? Ouch.
Yeah, but interestingly, that was like our best tournament memory.
Ooh. Well, I'd love to
It
hear
was
more
fun.
about that in a moment, but we got a big attack coming. I
Oh.
mean, it's not even that big of an attack. It's just a regular poke, but it walks past the bunker. A couple of Marines to the mineral line going to try and hold. Zealot's going to get some nice swipes off on the SCVs, but if too many Marines die, he won't be able to kill the mothership core.
Oh,
Does get the
S-
Stalker. What? Does he have enough?
SS should save this mothership.
He could recall, but it's going to kill the Marines instead.
Oh, should save. No. Oh, yeah. Even though he killed many Marines, if he lose mothership core, that doesn't count.
Oh, but you know what? The Stalker's going to kill 2 more Marines if he keeps
Oh.
them out of the bunker.
Oh, that was
It's a little bit scary, SOS going to follow this up with the Stargate, so Oracle's soon to be on way. You know what? I think this ends up working out really nice. Because, okay, he lost the Mothership Core and Stalker, and that sucks. But he killed so many Marines, there might not actually be enough Marines to deal with 2 Oracles if he does 2 Oracles again.
But yeah, his target also later than standard Oracle because he already made 2 Stalker and 1 Mothership Core before building Stargate. So I think center can hold against Oracle very well, even though he lost many Marines.
Yeah.
And now he's building 2 more gateways, like kind of fast. That means he's gonna show to center his worker and try to make him build more turret, and then he's gonna attack him with the Oracle and Sentry and Zealot, I guess.
Well, I do like the turret being in the main. This does mean its Marines only have to go to the natural, if anything. This Oracle is always a little bit scary, but a nice scan out of Center's
Oh,
gonna.
that
Not,
was a nice scan.
Yeah, and he sees it leave the base too. He knows the exact timing of it. Second bunker comes down as well. Good read out of Center to play this really safe.
Well, SOS also Center saw his gateway and Stargate, right? But interestingly, he's building one more gateway. So he's gonna just do gateway all in, I guess.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit hard to pull off. Center does, he saw this coming quite early, so 3 bunkers. But at the same time, SOS saw those bunkers. So for him to continue with this, I don't think it's a terrible idea, but it's definitely one where it's like, you've seen how turtled up Center is. Like, do you really want to invest into this? Is it gonna be worth it?
Yeah, SOS now changed his plan. He's building Forge, and he's making more probes.
I like this better.
Yeah, that is a perfect decision. And even build a force gas in his nature. So I think those ground unit like 3 Sentry, 1 Stalker, and 3 Zealot is just trying to make him think I'm gonna do the gate or in something like that. But actually, he's not gonna make more unit.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing for Center though is you can salvage the bunkers, but it's good to have them rather than not have them. You'll have them and not need them rather than need them and not have them, so to speak. But this Oracle is still being a bit of a nuisance floating around. Yeah, he starts to salvage some of the bunkers. Realizing that the timing for this is off. Just barely outside of range of that turret. That's annoying. But with all this super defense that was placed down, he is still considering moving forward. I mean, the pre-pull on the SCVs is such a smart move if there was a big all-in coming with sentries, but it's not. And because Center is a little bit blind at the moment, he doesn't have the same map control he did in Game 1. He has no idea that this is the case.
Personally, I think it would be better to use one more scan instead of pulling SCV and then not work, because almost 10 SCV cannot work.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to lose money either way.
Yeah.
Phoenix coming as the follow-up, though. This is kind of interesting. Phoenix Colossus, question mark? I mean...
No, it's kind of like a classic or SOS style, like a Charge Zealot, Archon, and Phoenix style.
Okay,
this
so
is really strong against a few Medivac pressure play. If Center is doing like that, he would lose many units. That's what SOS was trying to snipe.
I don't think he'll be able to pick off both the medevacs before they land, but now the Phoenix are revealed, and this gets scary for Center because he doesn't want to fight this. Just unloads and doesn't even bother trying to go to the main. But this Templar Archive, so yeah, we're going to have those Archons coming out in a moment's time. Once those are actually in play, I mean, the Zealot count's already quite high. He hasn't given away any of these. I mean, had he gone for that attack and lost Zealots, lost Stalkers, I mean, this doesn't have that same punch, but because he lost nothing going into this, SOS is in a really scary spot where his army is just terrifying, or will be.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of gas banked up yet, so it's not going to be too many Archons to start initially, but he has started slowing down the Phoenix production, so that gas bank is going to go up pretty quick.
I think it will be kind of all-in, like half all-in. He's gonna attack him with Archon and 6 or 7 Phoenix. If it doesn't work, he will be far behind. If it work, like either way he win or not, something like that.
Man, that's a lot of Zealots coming forward, and this is going to cut the army of Center off. For Center, it's not a situation where you can normally just pick up in the medevacs and boost towards your own natural. He does have all these Phoenix to worry about.
Wow.
Yeah, doesn't lose one. It's really low, but not dead.
Okay.
He can Graviton beam up a lot of these Marauders too, just simply take them out of the fight, but Charge Lots come in, not the best force fields actually. Not a good way to engage that, so 2 bunkers, 2 force fields really working against SOS there. More Phoenix coming out though, interesting. I thought we were going to see a lot more emphasis on Archons, but actually moving more towards Templar tech with the Storm. So it'll be a nice follow-up to try and crush this bio with. I'm gonna have Colossus, but at the same time, it's not like Center has Ghosts out. He's got some Woodamine production that should help with the Zealots a little bit, but dealing with the Archons, dealing with the Storms is gonna be quite frustrating.
I think this time is the best time to expand for SOS. If he doesn't expand now, he will be pressured by Widowmine so much.
Yeah. What am I mean, for those who don't know, the reason a lot of this sort of styling started falling out of favor for most Protoss, why it's less mainstream, is because Widow Mines. They shut down what is the majority of this so well. They catch a Phoenix, they kill the Zealots, of course, but man, these Phoenixes are being so annoying.
That's good.
Ooh, I like a couple of Widow Mines. Almost caught some of the Phoenix. I mean, the frustrating thing is, too, Phoenix have just enough health that if they're full shields, full health, they don't die to the Widowmine shots. You need to get 2 off to actually kill them. And it's a lot of wasted damage, sadly. But still, Phoenixes are something he has to deal with. It's not something he can ignore. SV transfer, rip. Gonna die pretty quickly. While this goes on, by the way, Cinder's like, he's focused on trying to catch some of the Phoenix, not really moving out on the map till just now. This has given SOS a long time to just bank up Storm energy, to get the Storm finished, to get all these Zealots out. So, what am I going to burrow? They might get some shots off on the Zealots. We'll see if it's enough. Splash damage is going to be a big pain in the ass, though. Friendly fire from the Widowmice combines with Storm, level out a good chunk of the army, but looks like he might just be able to take that ground fight. Is there enough energy on the Phoenix? No, the Phoenix all get picked off by the Marines, and the Widowmice live to see day 2!
Yeah, at this point, he did a very good job, but yeah.
SOS is in some real big trouble. We might not have EMPs, but the bonus damage from the Widowmines almost acts like an EMP as well. But, ooh, eats another Storm. We'll see if these Widowmines can get their shots off. They're coming off cooldown. Oh! Taking a good chunk of the Zealots. Ouch. Archon's also getting a little bit low on shields here on those front lines. Zealots trying to charge in, but they die before they can even connect to the bio. There's a couple of Vikings here, and that's kind of funny. There's no Colossus, but there's not enough medevacs. If he keeps stimming like this, it's a little bit scary. Storm could execute a good chunk of the army, but there's no Storms really available, so still relying mostly on charge lots. That Archon with 15 shields and 10 health, that goes down pretty quickly. More Widowmines rally to the front lines, and the ones that are here are coming off a cooldown. Zealot's going to take some shots, but so will the bio through friendly fire. It's always a little bit scary using Widowmines, but it's going to be enough, and Center is just going to barely be able to bully this through. With a huge army supply lead, Center is about to knock SOS out of the qualifiers. The Immortal spawns, but I don't know if it's enough. The Vikings could land and add just a little bit to the back lines of this. The Widowmine's still here, of course. Oh, they got so many Zealots. Crank, are you okay, man? There's so much Widowmine carnage going off. The Protoss in you.
GG. GG. That's sad.
Well, what we just saw, folks, is why that's